Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches: Sacramento Kings vs Oklahoma City Thunder and Los Angeles Lakers vs Phoenix Suns, which are happening on Sunday, May 9, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out my Patreon in the link down below. My new Patreon is a way for me to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours and hours of your time searching the internet for some fake betting predictions and losing your money because of it. Join High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advices instantly. Now I am going to start off by talking about Los Angeles Lakers vs Phoenix Suns match. The Thunder lost to Golden State on Saturday, 136-97. That was their 23rd loss in the last 25 games. Sacramento lost to San Antonio on Friday, 113-104. That snapped a 4-game winning streak for the Kings. Sacramento is favored by 9.5 points in this game. The Kings won the most recent contest between these teams, beating the Thunder back on May 4, 103-99. These teams have split the last 10 meetings. Oklahoma City found themselves trailing by 12 points coming out of the first quarter as they were blown out by Golden State on Saturday, 136-97. The Thunder shot just 40.4% from the field, including 24.3% from the three-point range. Svi Mykhailiuk came off the bench to lead the team with just 17 points. The starting 5 combined for 45 points. San Antonio found themselves trailing by 11 entering the final frame but outscored Sacramento by 12 in the final quarter in their 113-104 victory. Sacramento shot 48.8% from the field. Terrence Davis came off the bench to lead Sacramento in scoring with 24 points, hitting 10 of 16 shots. Delon Wright added 17 points, 7 rebounds, and 9 assists for the Kings. First off, Oklahoma City is in the throes of a horrible losing streak. This team is simply finding ways to lose, and that gives Sacramento a huge edge. Plus, the Thunder played on Saturday night and then have to come back to play on Sunday. This team has a number of injuries and is not very deep already, so having to play on back-to-back nights is a soul crusher to this team. The Kings are nothing to write home about, but they did have a 4-game winning streak until losing on Friday. My first betting advice for that game is to pick the Sacramento Kings. The Thunder are averaging 105.2 ppg, 28th overall, and they are allowing 115.2 points per game, 25th overall. They are shooting 44.1% from the field, 29th overall, and are 28th in three-point shooting at 34.1%. The Thunder are last in free throw percentage at 72.8%. Oklahoma City will be without their 2 best players as both Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 23.7 ppg, 5.9 apg, and Al Horford, 14.2 ppg, 6.7 rpg, are listed as out. Svi Mykhailiuk led the team with 17 points off the bench. Lagoon Stewart added 16 points while Darius Bazley chipped in with 11 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. As a team, the Thunder shot 40% from the field and just 9 of 37 from the three-point line, but they were never really in the contest after the Warriors poured in 73 points in the first half to lead by 25 points at halftime, before getting blown out in the third quarter where they trailed by as many as 48 points. Sacramento is averaging 113.8 ppg while allowing 118.0 points per game, 28th overall. They are 6th in field goal percentage at 48.2% and are averaging 36.3% from the three-point range. The team is 30th in rebounds at 41.2 per contest. De'Aaron Fox is the team leader in points at 25.2 per game, and also leads the team in assists per game at 7.2. Buddy Hield is averaging 16.7 points per game. Harrison Barnes is third at 16.1 points per contest, but is out for this game. Terrence Davis led the team with 24 points on 10 of 16 shooting off the bench. Buddy Hield and Delon Wright each scored 17 points, while Richaun Holmes chipped in with 15 points, 5 assists and 2 blocks. As a team, the Kings shot 48% from the field and 13 of 32 from the three-point line as they looked to be in control after leading by 8 points late in the third quarter, but they dropped off in the fourth quarter and it cost them as the Spurs rallied late to pull away and steal the game late. The Thunder are 3-9 ATS in their last 12 games against a team with a losing record and 7-18 ATS in their last 25 games overall. The Kings are 1-5-1 ATS in their last 7 home games and 1-9-1 ATS in their last 11 games against a team with a losing record. My second betting advice for that game is to pick over 223.5. Now I am going to start off by talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus Phoenix Suns match. The Phoenix Suns and Utah Jazz have been going back and forth as the number 1 team in the conference. Obviously, they want to win the top seed to have home court throughout the playoffs, but they also want to rest their players for a deep playoff run. The Suns have won 6 of their last 7 and are 48-19 on the year, 1 game behind Utah. The Suns have a 23-10 road record this season and are 18-13-1 against the spread in road games. The last game against the Lakers was back in March and the Lakers were without both LeBron James and Anthony Davis. The final score was 111-94 in that contest, and Chris Paul scored a triple-double with DeAndre Ayton and Devin Booker each scoring 26 points to help the cause. The Lakers are in trouble, as mentioned in the introduction. They have lost 8 of their last 10 games and plummeted to 7th in the Western Conference, which puts the defending champions in the play-in tournament, where they could be out in 2 games. To make matters worse, LeBron James is back on the shelf with an ankle sprain and he is listed as questionable for Sunday. The Suns still have something to play for, the number 1 seed, and that's bad news for the Lakers. That means that the Suns won't be resting their starters. That means they will go full steam ahead to beat the Lakers on Sunday. It's hard to pick the Lakers here with James listed as questionable. Even if he plays, who knows how effective he'll be. The Lakers look destined for the 7th spot, which means they'll have to play their way into the playoffs and face either Utah or Phoenix in the first round. My first betting advice for that game is to pick Phoenix minus 5.5. The Suns are 3-7-1 ATS in their last 11 road games, 0-5 ATS in their last 5 games following a win of more than 10 points and 5-2 ATS in their last 7 games overall. The Lakers are 2-6 ATS in their last 8 home games and 2-7-1 ATS in their last 10 games overall. Anthony Davis led the team with 36 points, 12 rebounds and 5 assists on 12 of 23 shooting. Alex Caruso added 18 points while Kentavious Caldwell-Pope chipped in with 17 points and 5 assists. As a team, the Lakers shot just 41% from the field and 11 of 30 from the three-point line as they squandered an early 14-point lead, before using a pivotal 8-0 run late in the fourth quarter to escape with the narrow win. DeAndre Ayton led the team with 26 points and 15 rebounds on 10 of 14 shooting. Jay Crowder drained 6 three-pointers on his way to 18 points off the bench. Chris Paul scored 17 points with 11 assists while Devin Booker chipped in with 16 points. My second betting advice for that game is to pick over 214. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.